Well, good morning, Facebook, and good morning, YouTube. I'm doing two at once. Well, you know, I'm so glad I know who I am because this stuff is draining on this YouTube street, and I'm not even involved. Well, I wasn't until this morning. I started out supporting Spillerboard TV, Jay Wilson, and Vibe. Okay, those are the three that I support it. Because I admired the way that Spiller Boy did his makeup and the way that he was so, I don't know, like regal. He was an older person. And I just liked the way he did the news. I asked him, could he give me some pointers? I'd been on here for about 5 years and never did nothing with this channel, because I didn't have time. I was really working um, in the field. So I didn't come on here no more than just to look at everybody, research, get off. So I did that before I really started getting into coming on every day, seeing what Jay Wilson was talking about, what Fabe was talking about, what Spiller Boy was talking about. And I let him know up front that I followed, those three. Um, where it went bad was when Fabe and Spiller Boy got into it over a misunderstanding. And I still feel that way. I did not know that me speaking my opinion, and it is my opinion, and I don't change it, would cause a whole thing this morning. I'm not even going to give it gas because it wasn't about that. It just wasn't. I had asked him, yes, to mentor me. I really did. And as I stated on my other one, when I used to go into the chat, it wasn't him that I had an issue with. I said, it seems like the chat at the time, just no matter if I spoke or whatever, and nobody would say anything. Nobody, and I was like, okay, this doesn't seem right. And I did this for several times. I had no issue with him. The only thing I did not like, and this is coming from someone as a child who had been molested, raped, and incest, okay? When he made that statement about uh, who was digging in your child's vagina to vibe, it just triggered something, you know? And I didn't like it, and I'm not going to say that I did. But this morning, he told me exactly how he felt. And I still wish him the best. I have no hard feelings. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Because, like I said, it's not what they say about you, it's what you answer to. And I know who I am. Like I said, I try to be as positive as possible. I try to support different people. YouTube is not my life. So, whatever, Um, I know I'm not a bee. I'm not one that argues back and forth. I'm not a beefer. I don't do that. If anything, like I said, I'm trying to uplift the name of God. And I try to learn. Yeah, I hear my sinuses. I know. My good hubby's taking care of me. And I try to just learn a lesson out of everything. And just like this one, the lesson is to thy own self be true. And no matter what people say, you got to love on you. You got to know who you are. So that's where I'm at with it. I have no ill will. He don't want me in this chat. That's fine. I still wish him the best. Again, no hard feelings. I don't do that. I don't do that. I've had the way I was raised. I don't argue. So if a person show you who they are, believe them. And so if that's how he feels about me, that's how he feels about me. And like I said, still, I wish him the best. And I was just noticing a whole lot of people who, in other chats that, hey Coco, or, say good things, and they they chat me and we have conversation. I noticed that some of them, when he said what he said, and he said bye and F you and all this and stuff, some of them same people, they was like, bye B, get out of here. See what I'm saying? So I started laughing because I thought, okay, Okay, and I'm like, he had a problem with what I said, and I didn't even say anything bad about him. And the behind the scenes thing was because I didn't know how to get in touch with him. I asked him when everybody was cool. This wasn't after him. In fact, I got into it. This was when everybody was cool. So, but it is what it is. People are going to believe what they believe, and I don't even, nor do I want to have the energy or the time to try to change anybody's mind. It's not that important. It's just not. Like I said, I've been with my husband 25 years. I don't have time. I just don't. So I still would be on here doing what I do. Those that support me, God bless you. Those that don't, God bless you. That's how I look at it. I have no ill will. I have no ill feelings. And I can't change who I am to accommodate everybody else. So, and it's like I said, it's not what I think about the person, it's how the person thinks about me. So, you know, I would still tell people I love the way he put on his makeup, that for him to be a man, he does it. I still give him his props on it, regardless. I'm not a hater, I don't do that. So, anywho, I will go ahead and say this also. For the religious people, they go to church or whatever. Now that I got all that out of the way, there is a bill that is on the floor of Washington at this time that you would only be able to say who you believe in the worship place. Meaning, okay, if you believe in Buddha, you would only be able to say Buddha's name at wherever you worship Buddha at, not your house, not talking, not anywhere else. It would just have to be within your worship place. If you say, like Christ, Jesus Christ, if you talk about him, it would only have to be, it could only be in the church. You wouldn't be able to minister on the streets. You wouldn't be able to talk to nobody about it, not even in your own dwelling place. What they want to do is change the wording from freedom of religion to freedom of worship, meaning it would only be in your worship place. So you all need to. That's why I said about where I'm in, what I'm into in my life, and who I am in my everyday life. I don't pay no attention to stuff like that because it's too many people that I minister to. It's too many people that I counsel, and things like that. And we're trying to make sure that we as a people still have our freedom when it's all said and done. Freedom so people can tell you to kiss their butts. Believe it or not, freedom. So you can talk about Buddha, Jesus, whoever you believe in, without there being a consequence of death. If you think about it, if you look in the book of Revelations, it's actually fulfilling itself. So just wanted to say that. And that's it. So I'm about to get out of here and go back to resting because my sinuses has me like on 9 right now. And I hope y'all can hear me. I didn't even make sure my phone was up, but I will be back a little later. And God bless you guys. Smooches.